All right, so here's where it's going to sit. It will be underneath this, stitched there. It will float under here, stitching there, leaving a 6-inch gap, which obviously people are going to pull and pull and pull to tighten and tighten and tighten. And once it's pulled completely closed, oh, gonna have to make it smaller. So when completely closed, that is showing. So we have to put it below that point. So there means we have to take off, how much do we have to take off? 3 inches. So I'll mark this at 3 inches, and then I'll serge it. Now, this grid, this wonderful 1-inch grid, which I love, allows me to simplify situations very much. Take 3 inches off, take 3 inches off, and take 3 inches off. There. Now I can just serge that edge and put it in place. Show you when that's done. All right, let's see what this finishes out as. Obviously got you sitting there looking at it upside down, so I'll flip it over. Okay, bottom, it's top. So, you put it on. You go to lace it up. That goes underneath, that goes over top. You lace up the plate. Now, if it comes down to you need more room, then you need more room. Oh look, you can get an extra 6 inches. Let's say 5.5. Well, you can get an extra 6. Yeah, you can just barely get an extra 6 out of it. But we'll call it 5. Problem is, if I did any more than that, it would have been a lot more difficult to have a corner sticking up out here. So we get an extra 5 inches there, and it still covers. So you don't have open, bare skin against the lacing dragging back and forth. If I find some lacing, I'll show you how to lace it. All right, I think I've got enough lacing to demonstrate, even if this isn't enough to do the job properly. I can show you how to do it. Okay, it's like lacing up a boot or a shoe. You always want your ends to be coming up, but you only do halfway on one side, like halfway on the bottom and then halfway from the top. That way, sorry, that way your pulls, which are going to be in the middle, are in the middle. Yeah, let's do that this way. So find the center of the lace that way. So top, bottom are the same length. And you start lacing it like a boot. Some people say you do it this way to make different patterns. You make X's, you make straight lines with it. No, just lace it like boots. It's the most structurally efficient for the corset itself. Well, the big question is, do I want the pull to be more at the bottom or more at the top? I'd say more at the bottom. Make it like an ice cream cone. Would you look at that? They line up. So these are your pulls. You want these to be tied off together like that. That's where you pull it from to tighten it. So now you know how to lace a corset. Once someone puts it on, it's laced and tied. What you do when you tie it, pull it tight, and you make a knot, and you make a bow, just like lacing up your shoes. If you grew up with Velcro shoes, I feel sorry for you. But that's how you lace and tie a corset. So now, that you've seen the whole process, or at least the largest percentage of it, try and make your own. I'll finish trimming up with the covering, the lacing, and the stitching and stuff on this, and it will be ready for the person who is eventually going to wear it. Okay, talk to you next time. Well, right on the heels of the corset, next project is going to be a pair of women's jeans. A young lady has unfortunately hit a growth spurt and is busting the seams out on her current pairs of pants, so we got to make her a new pair. That will come up in the next video.